All right, so we're here with Doug Percy. Mate, so talk to me. You're in Geelong, you're at the Blackball Nationals. Captain of the team, I've heard?
Yes, I am.
Yes,
Yes,
our
I
Capitan.
am.
Cool. All right, so ACT. Yes. Now, we know a few of you boys. A few of the guys have come over. I want to know, talk to me. So how have you guys gone? So what category are you in? How are your frames going? And then I want to know all this about the Strongbow Forest.
So, yeah, we're playing in the Masters Seniors team event and Masters in the individual events.
Yep.
In the team event, we're doing okay. We're sitting in 6th at the moment, and I think we're about 50-50 wins, losses, and we've had one draw. So
Yep, 50-50 and sitting 6th.
Yeah,
So it's a tough draw then. So
Yeah.
who is your rival team then at 50-50 and place 6?
Our rival team, I would say it's
Oh,
probably
go on, call someone out. I want to hear it.
the Western Warriors, I'm thinking.
The Western Warriors. All right. So the Western Warriors. Who's going to be your call out for the Western Warriors? Go on, give me a name. Give us all a name.
Mark Cottingham.
Ah, the Cottingham. Oh man, couldn't have picked an uglier bloke.
No, he's a good guy, but we had a tight match. We actually beat them when we played them earlier. So, and they're sitting just above us on the ladder at the moment. So, we're hoping that we can jump them before the finals. But we're pretty happy with the way we're going. We're hitting them reasonably well. So, and we're getting better. So hopefully we'll sort of peak when we hit the finals and keep on going forward from there.
Yep. So obviously not your first Blackball event. So I know you played in 2019. So talk to me about 2019. So that was obviously the Nations Cup, which was Cyprus. So
Yes.
a lot of the boys and girls, they've been to Cyprus. They know all about it. I missed that year, so sucks for you guys. But no, how did you go through Cyprus? And I want to know how did you go in terms of the Australian Championship getting over to the Nations Cup for Cyprus?
So in that year, we were playing, I think it was just the one division for the men, so there wasn't actually a seniors and a masters division except for the singles events. So it was pretty tough going through the teams event. The team that I was playing in, we didn't do super great in the team events, but I played quite well in the singles event. I made the semi-finals, which was great.
Yep, brilliant, good achievement. Yep.
Yeah, and shot a reasonable percentage in the teams event.
What's a reasonable percentage?
It was about 50%, I think I shot. So
50 is reasonable.
Yeah, so especially playing against all the top players, so I was pretty happy with that. So that was obviously enough for me to get a call up to go to Cyprus, which was just an absolutely amazing experience to be part of. It's probably the best, most memorable thing that I've ever done in pool. It was just, to be able to play for Australia and go over there and travel overseas was just fantastic, and I'll remember it for my whole life. It was a great experience. The guys that I went with, fantastic. This whole Australian squad was fantastic.
Yep.
That year we had, in some of the other teams did really, really well.
Yep.
So it was just a fantastic time. We're really close. And it's just fantastic. So
yeah, I must admit the going overseas. Was it your first time overseas for a tournament?
yes, it was.
Yeah. So the overseas tournaments, for those of you at home who don't know, it's and as you would know now, Doug, it's one of those things where you do go overseas and you meet so many different people and you're around so many other Aussies as well, and you hype each other up off each other's games, off of the teams, and it's really good to just get in amongst it. And Nations Cup is actually probably one of the best tournaments I've ever played in, and I reckon we should steal that from the EBA, just saying. But no, I'd really love to play the Nations Cup again, and hopefully these bodies will come together. So we can play the Nations Cup again, because it is really, really good.
Yeah, it's a great event, and as to say, everyone is so friendly, really, off the tail. And when you're playing, obviously the rivalry's there, but the people there.
It's there, Malta. Clayton Castaldi.
Yeah. They were really friendly. And as you say, you meet so many people, and they become friends for life. That you might only see them every 2 years if you're lucky enough to make teams. But you go back again, and it's just like it's great to catch up with all those people and see them again and see what they've been doing in the time between events. So
yeah, it is. No, it's good. Are you looking to go to Johannesburg? Because that's this year. So obviously we know it's bi-yearly, but what's the go?
If I get an offer, I'm definitely keen to go. As to say, because I enjoyed the last experience so much, if I was lucky enough to get offered a spot, I would definitely be looking to go.
Yep, excellent. Well, I think we're all looking forward to go, which would be really, really good. So Johannesburg will be good, South Africa will be good. I had the pleasure of watching the South African teams last year, and they are incredible. Yes. Absolutely incredible. Senzo, you're a champion, you are a world champion, and I called it, so you owe me a beer. But no, it's really, really good, and you know, we'd love to see you over there. So it'd be really good to have you. You're experienced, you're a good player. Regardless of where your team finishes, obviously you've got the experience to come over, and we'd love to see you there.
No worries. Thank you very much.
Awesome, mate.
All right. Well,
on to the next ACT.
My next teammate in, Jared Johnston.
Jared Johnston, come on down.
There you go.
How are you, mate?
Good.
Smile for the camera. So we're gonna do a quick run through on the ACT boys. Talk to me. So obviously Geelong Blackball Nationals. Is it your first Nationals? Is
no, this is my third Blackball Nationals.
Third Blackball Nationals.
Yes.
And how have you gone in this Nationals compared to the others?
Probably not quite as well, but we've just played an awesome game of doubles. Me and Doug. We won 6-2, and honestly, we gave them very little chance to win any of those frames. So we were really happy with the way we played. So the team's event, I'm doing average, a little bit less than 50%, but that's okay. I can improve, and I just want to be there for, if we make the finals, to be playing well at that point in time, so I can contribute to the team.
Yeah, excellent. So how did you go at the other Nationals? If you're shooting 50%, 50% is not too bad.
No, I'm shooting less than 50%.
Less than 50%. Oh, okay.
That's right.
All right. So who's holding the team down? Talk to me. It's not the next guy we're calling up.
Matt Connor is on fire.
On fire?
He is holding the team in the competition at the moment. He is shooting very good percentage. We're just a support. The rest of us, the other three players, are a support act, basically. Yes.
No, I know that feeling sometimes, but it's good. How is camaraderie with you guys? So
we have a fantastic camaraderie. Three of us. So Doug, Matt and myself, we all play in the same pool team in Canberra, same Blackball team.
Yes.
And we've known Sean for quite a few years now through the Blackball Association.
Yep. Did you find Sean in the Strongbow Forest as well? Or
no, we didn't find Sean in the
Strongbow. All right, I just wanted to check.
We're not talking about the Strongbow Forest.
No, we're not going to go there.
Definitely
well, that's the next one.
And so the camaraderie is fantastic. We're all in a share house about 10-minute walk away, so we're bonding really well as a team. There's a lot of support. One of the things I've noticed our team does that other teams are not doing is we're supporting the player on the table. So we're yelling out good shot all the time and come on ACT and all that sort of thing.
Yeah.
A lot of that goes on with the other teams. So I think we've actually got a better bond than what any of the other teams have got.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing is this is a very quiet Nationals. I've said it a few times, and I probably shouldn't say it too much, but when we do hear the cheer, you know, it's for me personally, I get hyped off that. I love that. I love just everybody cheering and yelling, and you know, you play a good shot and you feel invincible. So to have a team like that around you, just it brings you all up. And when you've got that one player who's a superstar who's doing things that you're not, but when that superstar drops down, that's when the rest of the players are able to sort of bring that person up, and that is where true camaraderie comes through, and that's where a team not only goes from teams and just team members to champions. And you know, it looks like you guys have that. I did just get told by somebody actually only before that he could tell that, you know, when ACT are in the room, you guys are cheering. So he said that only probably 10 minutes ago. That's Steve from the bar, Scuba Steve. He makes really, really good toasties, by the way. Not good on coffees. But
we take pride in that support.
And so you should. Yeah. So you should. It's nice to hear. And as I said, when we do hear it from around the room, it's good to just feel that energy, and it sort of bounces off each player and everybody through the room, which I like.
Yeah.
Are you looking to go to Johannesburg though? Because that is next level. That is next level hype on that stuff.
I don't think I'm going to be offered a spot. So I don't think that's going to be an issue somehow.
Mate, well, if you can get over somehow, definitely do it. The South Africans, they are incredible bunch of people. They do songs, dances. Their cheering is. They high five each other off the table when they're losing.
Oh, right.
You know, it's a really bizarre mix, but it works. And they're laughing and smiling. And it is just incredible to watch.
Doug has told me how awesome it is to go to a world title, because of course he's been there, and he's talked to us about how fantastic it is, and to take the opportunity if you get offered a spot. But I don't think I'm going to be in the running this year. We'll see what happens.
Oh, mate, they say it's once in a lifetime, but it's not. You've got plenty of chances at it, and if you do get it, take it.
And look, I'm looking forward to playing many, many more Blackball Nationals with a great bunch of teammates. There's nothing better than that. Absolutely nothing better.
Yeah, I agree. So since you've said you boys are all in a share house, tell me something your wife doesn't know.
Something my wife doesn't know. Well, that would be a lot. I can tell you that Sean Ledson snores a lot. I'm in the same room as what he is.
Does the wife snore though?
No, of course not.
Oh, of course not. She sleeps beautifully,
Absolutely silent.
What is the wife's name?
Karen. Yes.
Hi, Karen. Nice to know you don't snore, but I'll let you say the accolades and hellos.
Yeah.
Say hi, Karen.
Hi, Karen. How you going? I hope that you won't be watching this.
He's in the shit now. He'll be sleeping on the couch.
Yeah, that's right. I've just spoken to her tonight. She just congratulated us on winning the doubles tonight, so that was good.
Oh, brilliant.
That was very nice.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
If you'd like to call the next ACT.
The next player, Sean Ledson.
Sean Ledson.
Come on down.
Thank you very much, Gerard.
Thank you. Much appreciated.
Mr. Sean Ledson.
Hey, how are you?
Good, mate. How are you?
Pretty
Please,
good, thank you.
have a step. Have a foot. Have a shoot.
Have a shoot, yeah.
Now, mate, talk to me. Obviously, you're a familiar face. ACT knows you. A lot of the players know you. So, talk to me. How are you going in this Blackball Nationals? Obviously, the team camaraderie is great. So, I've met all the team now, which is great. There's going to be one more that comes through, which is good. But how are you going personally?
Personally, started off strong.
Yep.
Bit of misfortune, bit of bad luck. It's got me a little bit down, but hopefully try and pick myself back up and put in a good effort for the team and do what's best for the team.
Yep. Okay. So team player, it's always good. Now, so with the camaraderie, we were just talking before, which was really good to hear that you guys are cheering. You're shouting, you're cheering, you're getting behind each other. Yep. Is that helping in terms of where you guys are sitting on the ladder? So I know you guys are sitting sixth, which is obviously a very dicey area to be. So it's the top six that get into finals for your category, is it?
Yep.
Yep. So how is that affecting you guys? Is it keeping you in the six, and do you think it's something that's going to bring you guys up into the top four at all?
Personally, I think it's going to get us up a bit higher.
Yep.
Having that team support, that getting backing each other 100%, no expectations, have fun, and be in it for ourselves and the team as well, which I think goes a long way to performing a lot better, rather than being under pressure. And I think it's a good, like you said, it's a good team environment, and there's no expectations. We just have fun.
Yeah, and that's good to hear. Like there are a lot of people that do take it very, very seriously.
Absolutely.
Which we all should. We love the sport. We love the game. We love the rivalry as well.
Yep.
Is there anybody in the room you've got the rivalry with? Tell me, Sean. Anyone at all?
The rivalry.
Mind you, this goes to 93 countries, but there's only going to be one person going to call out in this room that may end up in a match. Talk to me. Is it Greg Segal? Tell me it's Greg Segal.
Not Greg Segal.
No?
It's a bit of an unknown for me. I don't follow the sport that much to know too many players, but whoever I come up against, I treat with the utmost respect, and you don't take anyone lightly.
Yep.
Because everyone's here for a reason.
Yep.
They're all here. Everyone's here for talent and ability and stuff, and you can't underestimate your opponent, no matter where you are, whether it be here or at the club or anything like that, and you maintain that respect for everybody, So everyone's a strong player, and there's no guarantees.
Yep, very well said. And I do agree with you. It is one of those things where Blackball tables, they're very forgiving, but they're very punishing at the same time. And your ability as a player, it does matter on these tables, and it does matter on these cloths. But everybody here can pot a ball. Everybody here can play safe when they need to. Everybody here can go out off the break. We all know that, and it's something that we take for granted sometimes. It is something that we don't sort of sit back and recognise enough until it actually happens, and then it's a bit of that shock and we go, oh no, suddenly we're 3-0 down, and how do we get back into this? And you've got to You got to pull that little bit of extra magic that you have inside. So, has there been any matches like that for you in this tournament so far?
Almost every match, just about. There's no easy match.
Yep.
I mean, every match is the same. It's the same focus, the same drive to try and win, and the same respect to every team. It doesn't matter whether it be individual or a team thing. We have to put in the same 100% the best way we can.
Yep. Oh, very political man. Very well said. Very humble as well. Yes. I'd like to grab the fourth ACT player if I can. I don't see him now, so he might just get chopped out of the whole interview.
Well.
But who have we got? Who's the fourth that's going to come through?
I'd like to introduce Matthew Connor.
Matthew Connor, and any dirt?
Sorry?
Any dirt?
Any dirt? Absolutely no dirt so far.
You're the hardest man to get a stirring answer out of.
The only dirt is all clean. It's all been filtered. It's perfect.
I like it. Thank you very much, Sean. Good luck for the rest.
Thanks, mate.
Matt Connor, we've been waiting for you, Mr. Connor.
No, that's not okay.
That's not okay. So the crowd has been waiting. So, Matt, talk to me. How has your Blackball Nationals gone? Is this your first Nationals?
No, this is my third. So,
third, yes.
So
and
I played in
what
Hamilton.
years?
I played in Hamilton and I played in Ipswich.
So it's only really 2.5.
Well, 1.5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1.5.
Yeah. But look, Ipswich was a great experience.
Yep.
Pity it got
For half of it.
cut short, but we're equal leaders on the table at that stage when they pulled it down. So we had a great team and great fellas. This takes the cake. The venue, the organisation, it's super. Like could not ask for better.
The interview was pretty good too.
Kudos to the Cottinghams. It's just it's out there. I've had a great tournament so far. Had my ups and downs.
Yep.
Lost my quarters today. Didn't play well. Got steamrolled by Mick, who just come out of the box hard. But yeah.
Mick who?
Hodges. So
yeah. Dangerous player when he's on. And he
didn't miss much. That's
no,
for sure.
he doesn't. And
anyway,
he doesn't slow much either.
No, had my chances, so not unhappy. Played well in the teams so far. I think I'm coming about third in the Masters for the rankings, so need to keep the hammer down for the next couple of rounds. Just got to put a shout out to the team. The boys are just incredible. You know, like I've known two of them forever, one of them for almost forever. We bond well. It's just, you know, and when you go out there, if you drop one, you know the boys have got you.
Yeah.
If they drop one, you know you're going to get their back. So we're just having a fat time.
Yeah.
It's just a super time.
Excellent.
Yeah.
I love to hear that. These types of events, they really, for me, as I said, I get hyped up over these events. I just walk around the room and start cheering for people. I'm not even playing. I just walk through, start cheering, yell out for somebody, and just go, "Yep, good luck, you know, good shot." And it's just what you need to do.
I have to say, I'm the loud one. Like so.
Yep. Get loud. I like it.
When we're playing in the teams events, might be a little vocal at times. Yeah. I've actually probably had a few people go, calm it down, but you know, no way.
Oh mate, you're like me. You'll hear me when I'm here.
Yeah, that's what I do. Too, and, you know, and so
I love it.
In the venue, it's loud and it's great, and really hoping if I do all right over the next couple of rounds, I might get a green and gold Guernsey.
Yep.
That's the goal. Would take it up immediately.
Yes,
so,
that was going to be my next question. So if you do get the green and gold,
absolutely.
Yep,
Get amongst it. You could not say, oh no, I'm not going to play.
you have to.
You
have to
get straight amongst it. You know, Dougie, the skipper, he's given us a gen on his experience, and he says, if you ever get the chance, get amongst it. Get straight into that Australia team and do it. So that's the goal. That's what I'm here for. You know, playing with the boys, having a great time, playing some good pool, sometimes playing some bad pool. It's
ebbs and flows, comes and goes.
Yeah, I think it's been a success so far. Can't wait to see it through.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, honestly, good luck to yourself and the boys. Hopefully you guys can keep it in the top 6. It'd be really nice to see you in the top 4. It'd actually be really good to hear to hear you guys a little bit more as well. And I know you guys are you're the loudest team in the room, the loudest blokes in the room, which is obviously going to be yourself mostly. That's fine. But, it'd be nice to hear that sort of camaraderie and that cheering gets you guys into the top 4, because they're the things that you can talk about later. And you've known these boys forever. So I want to know about the Strongbow Forest. You're not walking away without telling us about all the Strongbow Forest. Just keep it PG. I want to know about the Strongbow Forest.
No,
One of you has to. And I can see some very nervous faces as this happens.
No, it's just a bit of a third-hand story about a young man,
a friend of a friend,
a young man with hot cars and perhaps too many drinks under the belt, doing some funny things in cars in areas where you probably shouldn't be. We'll leave it at that. What happens in the car in Dark Forest? That's right.
Stayed in the car in Dark Forest and then was burnt down.
That's right. What goes on tour stays on Facebook. So.
I like it. No, good luck. And obviously with your stats, as you mentioned, you're fairly confident you might get a green and gold jersey. As long as everything goes to plan, which it never does, but hopefully it does for you. But it'd be great to see you over at Johannesburg, great to see you in South Africa, and it'd be really good to hear somebody else just as loud as myself in another room that is full of all of those loud people, because the World Titles, the Nations Cup, everything like that is just incredible. And they will make someone like yourself feel like you're not loud enough.
Yeah.
Somehow they make you do that because their whole country gets behind them.
Absolutely. I have to raise the level. Yeah.
Mate, I'll be right behind you if you go. So hopefully you do, but good luck with everything. Fantastic. Thank you very much, mate.
Appreciate it. Cheers.
Good luck, boys.